tuning in. But if you just joined, we're in Chicago. They got these interesting, well, to me, I don't know if other people, civil engineers might find it interesting, the multiple level streets here. Sometimes we go to the far low levels. I've learned the hard way that I lose my connection. There's actually a level, you see how there's a grate here? There's a level below us which connects to the Millennium Station. I've walked down there many times and, you know, film the entrance to Millennium Station and all that. We'll kind of stay a little in the middle level. There's three levels of, you can see it clearly there. You see how there's a lower level, a middle level, and an upper level. That's Stetson, I think. There's the Prudential building. This is a hole, and that's the actual ground when this used to be a rail yard. And there's the Prudential and the Aon building. Look how the Aon building goes up into the clouds there. And look how you can see we're half of a level above us. Amber, James, how's it going? James, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, next week's gonna be really cold. I saw the forecast. Yeah, once we get to Sunday, Monday next week, I think the high for the day is like 0, and it'll be one of those days where it stays like -2, -4 the whole day. But look, see how it's trying to change the snow. You see how it's this is like the coldest rain you can get, where it's right at 33, 34 degrees. There's actually little bits of ice within the rain. And now you see why I'm walking in these lower level streets, because I can actually get some cover underneath here. You see there's these waterfalls. There's these waterfalls where there's little cracks in the pipes and the drainage from above. And there you can see the Wacker Drive that way. See how you can ramp up to Upper Columbus. And it's a good thing I brought the umbrella, because I got to go under the, you hear that? Yeah, I got to go under the waterfall here. It's like we're in a cave. Yeah, it's a design, you know, and people always ask, they said, what happens if there's an earthquake? Well, think about all the bridges you cross on an interstate, or, you know, parking garage structures. Essentially, this is just like a giant parking garage for streets. You got multiple levels, and it's like a causeway or a bridge, you know, structural engineers. And yes, you know, but fortunately we're not in a seismic zone. The New Madrid fault could have another amazingly large earthquake like it did in 1810 or whenever that happened the last time, and reverse the flow of the Mississippi River and impact this whole area. You see how this white area with the windows, that's a parking garage. Those are 3 levels of parking underneath the back of the Millennium Center there. And right there, I remember when I first moved here, there was a street that came out of here and you could enter the parking garage right there, and we used to enter that parking garage. But now you can't enter it that way anymore. I don't know, because I think they sold this land, and this was supposed to be developed as a hotel, but it never came to fruition because the last Great Recession ended that building plan. But Jonathan, thanks for tuning in. Jessica, thanks for tuning in. I'm missing comments here. Wisconsin's getting drilled with wet snow. See, Wisconsin, you're getting the wet, heavy snow, yeah. And I know. Why has this never developed? And you see how it's kind of hemmed in on all sides by other buildings. We're close to Millennium Park. It's just, you know, the Prudential building, the annex is so tall that it's kind of hard for, you have to get so high to get above the buildings around there. And maybe that's why it hasn't developed. There was a plans as late as a few years ago, like 2019, before the pandemic. Someone was talking about developing this as housing, but it fell through. Before that, it was a hotel. It was going to be the Mandarin Oriental Hotel. It's a brand. And that fell through too. That was the one I was talking about. But look at these pipes. Look how low that is. You can hit your head on it. See, this is where there's this strange way where we're below. So that's the drop-off zone for the Aon Center. And this is Lake Street. Lake Street's above us. That's where Lake Street ramps up. You see how below here, there's a street below us. Isn't this so weird? Look, there's a car down there coming out of the parking exit. And then see, here's the 3 levels clearly you can see the 3 levels, this multiple leveled area of Lakeshore East. The snow stopped across the lake. No rain yet. You got no rain. Be creative in the Michigan side. Yeah, that's strange. Usually you get the lake effect, and we're getting rain. And I would, you know, I'm sure we're going to get snow tonight once the temperature drops, but the temperature might not drop that much tonight. Here you can see down to the lower levels too here. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to Chicago. We're down here exploring the vast lower levels of Lakeshore East. You see how there's a big bus queuing area here. Those are buses that go express from Prudential that go over to Union and Ogilvie Station, and you see how there's a gated access there. That's a parking lot holding area for the Prudential buildings. There's a street. Sometimes we go down in that level. That's the 3rd lowest level. We're in the middle level, and then there's a level above us. That's why, you know, and this is a parking garage entrance. What I'm standing in here, you can access the lower level parking garages from underneath all these skyscrapers down here. And look how it says, welcome to 12 Prudential. $17 if you get in between 4:30 and 8 a.m. $17 all day. I think that's the parking rate here, which is not too bad. I think Millennium parking garage is like $12 to $15. I don't know. I don't park. I don't have a car. Let's see what we got here. Hey, City Walking Girl, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, thanks. A nice community we got here, the family. Mary Alice, how you doing? Florida, yeah, see what you're missing here? Stay in Florida. Yeah, we got the crazy weather here. Here we got, yeah, that's that Aon Center parking special. We're in the lower levels here. 2 feet of sunshine, yeah, rub it in. Yeah, we're supposed to get rain this afternoon. Yeah, some places supposed to freeze. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be the real interesting. We'll see if I can slip and slide. I know, City Walking Girl, you're dealing with the same thing. How do we deal with this weather? You know, how do you walk in this miserable weather? But I was all looking forward to playing in the snow. We just got miserable cold rain here. But see, there's the Fairmont. There's the lower level. There's actually a lower level drop off for the Fairmont Hotel. If you're following along, we're the middle level of Columbus here. The lower levels of Lakeshore east of Michigan. Yeah, Kevin, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, thanks for saying hello to City J. Yeah.